everybody, and happy Trials of Osiris Day. In this video, we're going to be going through the way that loot works since the April update, because things have actually switched up quite a lot to how they were before this update came about. So first things first, let's talk about the loot that you get at 5 wins. So when you reach 5 wins on your passage playing Trials of Osiris, usually you will get a piece of armor, and that piece of armor is the exact same for everybody, just the roles will be different. Well, now, since the April update, the piece of armor that you get is totally random, and it can drop up to 335. Now, when you get 7 wins on your passage, it's going to be the same as the 5 wins. Instead of getting a set weapon per week for everyone, but just with different roles, you will now get a completely random gun up to 335. I saw my teammates getting water stars, scout rifles, rocket launchers. We all got something different at 5 and 7 wins. Now, I actually really like this because instead of the first person who happens to go to the Lighthouse on Twitch and everyone knows what they're gonna get, now it's actually a little bit more exciting that you can get something totally random. Maybe you'll get that helmet that you always wanted instead of having to wait till the week that helmets drop. So I actually like the RNG being in there a little bit more because it makes it a little bit more exciting to see that screen pop up. Also, it is worth noting that regular Crucible shaders can drop in Trials of Osiris. So Chanson, Digeste, however the hell you say that, the Walkabout shader, Lost City, Chalcedony, all of these shaders can drop while in Trials of Osiris, which is something that is very, very, very new to Trials. Now, moving on to the big one, that is the Lighthouse. The Lighthouse has changed up quite a lot because the armor that you get at 5 wins is actually a very different color to the armor that you get from the Lighthouse. They have now added, since this April update, Lighthouse specific looking Trials armor. And that's the armor that you saw in a video that I talked about before, saying the new Trials armor that all of you got mad at me about because it's not new. But there's this specific new looking armor, as in it's a different color. It's like blue and a really, really shiny gold. I will show you guys just how shiny it is because I got a cape, but it looks different. I'm going to say it looks different. Yeah, it's not totally different. It's a different color, but it is Lighthouse specific. The drops that you get at 5 wins are the old looking Trials of Osiris armor, the white and the black. I think it is white, black, and gold. Whereas from the Lighthouse, you're going to be getting that super shiny gold and blue armor. And I love this. I am all about this because now you can actually get a full set of this Lighthouse Trials armor and not wear a shader, and people will know that you got that armor from the Lighthouse. You could not get it anywhere else but from the Lighthouse. And honestly, we need more things like that in the game where it's like, if someone's wearing the specific shader or the specific armor, it means that they achieved something in the game that not absolutely everybody can do. And I wish they would have that for multiple different things, like maybe completing 1,000 strikes, you get a crazy awesome shader or armor set or something. But I love this. I am so in love with this. I'm like maximum in love with this. And that's definitely going to be my goal, is to get full Lighthouse gear and not wear a shader ever again. Just so I can be like, yeah, this is my Lighthouse gear. I got full Lighthouse gear. Get at me. So things are a little bit different in year 2. Also, when I went to the Lighthouse, I got, of course, the new emblem, which is freaking cool because it's a kitty cat and I love kitty cats. I also got a weapon, which can drop up to 335. I got the piece of armor, which was the cape that can drop up to 335. And I also got an exotic, which came in at 330. Of course, these can also come in at 335. So the Lighthouse now, and just Trials in general, is a very, very lucrative place. Not to mention that you can keep doing the gold tier package every single day. It is very lucrative. I would highly recommend that even if you don't get to the Lighthouse, just play to try and get 7 wins on a card, because you can get some really high level armor and really high level weapons to at least use for infusion fuel. So I'm gonna have a few videos up today. I'm gonna have one of where we actually reach the Lighthouse, which I would recommend you watch because it was freaking hilarious. Today was a journey. We really struggled getting to the Lighthouse today, which doesn't usually happen. So it was a very long journey, and the loot, I would highly recommend you watch our reactions to the loot because it was pretty great. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I am so in love with everything right now. I'm so happy. I'm so freaking happy. Trials is making me just like a kid in a candy shop or something. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you all, and I'll speak to you awesome people later. Bye.